Hello everyone, and welcome to CT State Norwalk. I am Tim Bellingham, joined along our guest today, Allison Hurlbert of the Mental Health and Wellness Center here at CT State Norwalk. So welcome, Allison. How are you doing today?
Thanks. I'm doing well, thank you.
So Allison, what services does the Mental Health and Wellness Center provide to students?
So we provide one-to-one counseling. We also provide some drop-in support groups. I have one specifically for LGBTQ plus students. We do events throughout the year, including our Fresh Check Day every fall, which is a big mental health fair, and it's specifically targeted to prevent suicide.
It's good that a lot of students can attend those events at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
And what are some common challenges, mental challenges that students face here?
We see a lot of, managing stress, anxiety, adjustment to college. For many, this is their first college experience. We also see things like depression, students who have experienced trauma, and sometimes just the, academic concerns, but sometimes that's more like time management and things like that.
Yeah, So some things like outside of the classroom.
Yes.
So how many students do you guys see roughly a week?
So I would say we could see up to maybe 25 a week, but maybe we average a little more like 12 or 15, yeah.
So we got a chance to take a look at the Mental Health and Wellness Center last week. So let's take a look at this brief clip.
Let's take a trip to the Mental Health and Wellness Center, located in room E322. Lots of different bright and inviting colors, from all these stickers to the brochures to the signage on the walls. Counselor Hurlbert's office, where students can meet one-on-one. Here is the prayer room, a nice, quiet, and simple space for students if they would like to use it. This is a safe and inviting space for everyone, no matter who you are as a person and where you come from.
Wonderful shots that we got there of the Mental Health and Wellness Center. The atmosphere and environment there looks very inviting and friendly. Tell us about the atmosphere.
Well, I try to intentionally make the waiting area outside of the office filled with resources, both on and off campus, so that if students just need to come in, then maybe they're looking for something specific, I may have that out for them. But also I think it's important for students to feel comfortable knowing that they can go somewhere and relax and talk, and there's nothing wrong with going to counseling. It's actually really great for everybody. Yeah.
So please tell us about how do students schedule appointments? Is it online or is it in person?
So you schedule the appointments online, but we, in the mental health and wellness centers on each campus, we see students in person, but we also have Timely Care, which is a virtual resource, so students can access counseling through sort of telehealth. It's just with different counselors than the counselors that are on campus.
And you mentioned that there's some QR codes around to also help schedule?
Yeah, so the QR code will take you to the website where you can schedule based on your campus, and you can look at sort of when the counselor is available and schedule it based off of your own schedule.
And how would you compare this counseling with the guided pathways advising that we have here at Norwalk? What are the differences?
So guided pathways is a little more about academic support, or creating your schedule, looking at what classes do you need to take to earn your degree, and sort of that trajectory. Where our counseling center is much more focused on mental health. Though of course there's overlap with both, but those are kind of the major differences.
And does anyone from Guided Pathways ever get sent over, like from there to you guys?
Yeah, so sometimes a student, who's really comfortable with their GPA, they may disclose something, or they may talk about their struggles, and they may say, hey, why don't you set up an appointment with counseling? Or they may call me, and if I'm available, I could speak with that student on the spot, but if not, I can certainly make an appointment.
And what advice would you give to any students struggling with mental health and well-being?
Well, I would encourage them to seek support. So that could be with me. That could be if they already have a counselor outside of school. We also have lots of resources on campus. There's things like tutoring, there's the food pantry, there's guided pathways, and so I encourage students not to do it alone, and to try to seek support early on too, especially let's say hey, I'm somebody who experiences anxiety, maybe start off the semester with some counseling sessions so that you can move through the semester a little more comfortably and with those coping strategies.
It's a lot of wonderful advice. Thank you.
Sure.
So thank you again, Allison, for joining us today, talking
welcome.
about the Mental Health and Wellness Center here at CT State Norwalk. I've been Tim Bellingham. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.